Thank you for welcoming me onto your screens or onto headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie, and this is The Rollback. Folks, today I'll be covering The Quarry. It's not technically a movie, but it's about as close as any video game can get, technically. So The Quarry, players assume control of 9 camp counselors the day after they're supposed to leave. They're supposed to leave Hackett's Quarry, summer's over, get the fuck out. But one of the idiots decides, I love this girl, give me one more day to try to convince her, and shit pops off and everything goes sideways. There's a werewolf loose, there's a weird murderous family around, you have the creepy cop, you have all the generic signs of these camp counseling murders, and you want to see, not Deputy Dewey, he's kind of a douche, you want to see if what is her name? London Tipton, if Dewey and Alex Dunphy can get out of this place alive, it's all over the fucking place. Essentially, the choices that you make throughout the game impact the plot and the decisions. It's kind of seen as a spiritual successor to Until Dawn, although it doesn't feel like it. It does, but there are some downgrades in this, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. Well, maybe we should talk about the cons first. I like the idea of the new age horror tropes. I like the fact that they use the e-girl, the shy one, the guy that's a little too timid or doesn't talk much. I like that they use a lot of these new horror tropes. Also, so this is a bit odd. I do like the fact that you can fuck up so bad that you don't even get to chapter 10. Like, there are technically 10, there's the forward, the intro, the epilogue, and there's 10 chapters, supposedly. You can fuck up so bad you don't even get to chapter 10 if you get all these characters killed. So I like that. I like the fact that there are true consequences. You can get people killed relatively easily. On the other side of that coin, though, it feels like a lot of these decisions are really obvious or too easy to make. Do you be mean or do you be nice? It feels a bit easy. One of the things is that in Until Dawn, every character had a meter against another character. Like, how did they relate to B, C, D, or E? Then how did B relate to A, C, D, and E, and from there. This one doesn't really have that. And also, once the counselors kind of split up, they don't really ever get back together. Is it possible to save everyone? Yes. But again, it just lacking that meter, lacking that feeling like you're really interacting with every single character and they all have relationships to each other, to me, kind of bites it in the ass. But that's just me. It does feel, though, like a horror film that you can interact with. Again, like Until Dawn, your choices make up what's going to happen throughout the game. It feels interactive, and it's brutally violent. I've never seen werewolves look this scary. Typically, they're all furry. These are bald, but they explode in blood. Fucking nuts. But I do appreciate it. Again, on the cons, it feels like a smaller scale version of Until Dawn. In addition to that, the choices feels a bit obvious and vague. So there's a couple things, and maybe this isn't fair, but this is just my observation. It feels like we were robbed of the third gear. That's a wrestling terminology. It feels like we were robbed of the third act. Now, we do technically get one, but it feels like the moment of everyone going to the main bad guy, to the main werewolf where he's injured and about to shoot him, there's only 2 options. Either shoot him or don't. And if you choose not to, there's no real option to shoot the cop, or to back off, or you're limited on what you can and can't do. Until Dawn, I think, was better at it, because in this one, it's A or B. If you choose not to kill the creature, he murders all 3 of you, you lose the game. Whereas maybe there should have been a third option or a fourth, or maybe there's more, there could have been more interactions, but entirely 10 hours of gameplay come down to one choice. It feels a little Mass Effect-y, where it's it didn't feel right to me. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I felt. I feel like we were robbed of one more chapter, one more hour of gameplay where the decisions finally came to a head. And it feels like, again, we didn't have that. So my final grade for this game is going to be a C+. It's not bad. It is a fun playthrough. It's just, it feels like Until Dawn did it better, and that was 7 years ago. I'm just saying. It feels like we only got 80% of a movie. It feels like there was still blood to be spilled. But again, that's just me. That said, did you like this movie? Comment below. Or did you like this game? Comment below. We don't typically cover games, but I feel like this kind of qualified. That said, that's going to cover it for today. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We're always trying to grow the channel. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.